What's up, folks? Let's dive into some exciting Marvel Cinematic Universe news that's been buzzing lately. We are going to connect the dots between the Thunderbolts post-credit scene, the rumored Fantastic Four first step post-credit scene, and some juicy details about Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. New reports about Avengers Doomsday are shedding light on a wild multiversal Avengers team led by Loki. And I've got a cool theory about why everyone's up in the 616 universe and the TVA. Buckle up, because we are breaking it all down in simple words with a fresh take on the story and making it longer and more detailed. First, let's talk about the Thunderbolts post-credit scene. If you haven't heard about it yet, don't worry, but heads up for some spoilers. The scene jumps 40 months into the future. The Thunderbolts, that ragtag team of anti-heroes, are now calling themselves the New Avengers, but there's a drama because Sam Wilson, aka Captain America, has his own Avengers squad and even tried to copyright the name Avengers. Talk about superhero terroir. Things get spicy when massive space crises pop up. This crisis is a big clue for our Loki theories, so keep it in mind. Then the Fantastic Four show up in a ship that's labeled as extra-mential, meaning it's from another universe, not the main 616 timeline. This detail is huge and we'll circle back to it soon. Now let's shift to the Fantastic Four first step post-credit scene. A few weeks ago, Marvel Studio held a test screening for this movie. The Hollywood Reporter was at one, and word is Kevin Feige himself showed up at some of these screenings. The confirmed post-credit scene was shown, and here's what's rumored. Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman, is chilling with her son Franklin Richards, who's born during the movie. She steps away for a moment, and when she comes back, boom, Dr. Doom is sitting next to Franklin. Creepy, right? A big scoop from inside James Mac says Doom kidnaps Franklin and takes him to a mysterious place called Universe X. We don't know what Universe X is yet, but it's definitely not the 616 universe, or the source would just said so. This kidnapping sets off the chain of events that ties into our bigger story. So if Doom snatches Franklin in the Fantastic Four post-credit scene, it's likely that the Fantastic Four's ship in the Thunderbolts post-credit scenes doesn't have Franklin on board. Why are they in the 616 universe then? Here is where our Loki theory kicks in, and it's inspired by the Avengers Forever comics. In that story, good Loki, called Loki Prime, travels the multiverse to fight the bad guy called Doom Supreme, who's wiping out Avengers teams across different universes. Loki builds a multiversal Avengers team with heroes from all over to stop him. Sound familiar? Reports suggest Avengers Doomsday is heading towards showdown between Loki and Dr. Doom, which makes sense. Loki's holding the multiverse together, literally, he's holding the multiverse together, and Doom wants to control it. They are on a collision course. Let's break down Loki's role. At the end of Loki season 2, we saw him on a multiversal throne connected to every universe, keeping them alive like a cosmic battery. He can see everything happening across the multiverse, including Doom's shady moves. If Doom's kidnapping kids and plotting multiverse chaos, Loki would spot it. But here's the catch. Loki can't leave his throne or the multiverse might collapse. So he needs to warn someone to stop Doom. Who's he gonna call? Not the 616 Avengers. They think he's dead or evil. Even Thor might not trust Loki variant. But the Fantastic Four, they don't know Loki's bad rep. Plus, Loki is genius now. He spent centuries learning quantum physics in the Loki season 2. We can talk science with Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic, in a way that'll get his attention. Here's a theory. Loki uses some of astral projection or hologram to appear to the Fantastic Four during Fantastic Four first steps. He warns them about Dr. Doom's plan, but doesn't give all the details. At first, they brush it off. They are busy fighting Galactus, who's after Franklin. More on that later for sure. After they beat Galactus, they think they are safe. But then, in the post-credit scene, Dr. Doom shows up and takes Franklin. Now, the Fantastic Four remember Luke is warning and decide to act. Reed's been working on a multiversal bridge. We've seen hints of this in a trailer, and they use it to jump to 616 universe. Thinking Doom took Franklin there, but if Doom's in a Universe 6, Franklin is not in 616. Luke's real plan was to get Fantastic Four to team up with the 616 Avengers to prepare for the bigger fight. So yeah, like, you know, this is a pretty much the main plot about the thing, and it makes sense. No one can top Loki at this point if they want to bring multiverse of stuff and, like, you know, involve Doom, and no one's gonna be more certain that Loki for Doom. So it totally makes sense that these two go against each other and build their teams. Loki's side is gonna be Avengers and Doom's side is gonna be bad Avengers team, you know, something like that. So yeah, you know, like these are like the puzzles that, you know, you slowly, if you watch this, you're gonna understand what's the plot of what's happening. But there's a bigger spoilers that we're never gonna catch, because that's just literally something that they want to give a twist to it. So we don't know, but the main plot, if something that wants to go smooth, this all makes sense. So yeah, that was the video. I hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. If I forgot to mention anything in this video, I'll be happy to hear it from you in the comments. See you next time.
What is that?
1300 AD, they called this man the hero from the sky. He was prophesied to have destroyed the evil